5 signs you're a people pleaser, and how to stop. Imagine this: your boss asks you to stay late again. Your friend needs another favor. Your family pulls you in different directions. And you say yes every time. But deep down, you feel drained, overwhelmed, and maybe even resentful. If this sounds like you, you might be a people pleaser, and it's time to break free. Before we discuss the 5 signs, subscribe for more self-improvement tips that help you set boundaries and regain control of your life. Your time and energy are valuable, and it's time to protect them. Sign 1: you can't say no. You agree to everything, even when you lack time, energy, or desire. So, saying no, whether extra work, social events, or family obligations, feels impossible. Maybe you tell yourself, it's just this one time, but deep down, you know that's not true. You keep saying yes, stretching yourself thin, and before you know it, you're exhausted, overwhelmed, and running on empty. For instance, when your boss asks you to stay late, you could say, I have some personal commitments, but I can help you with this tomorrow. This way, you're not saying no outright but not sacrificing your time. If you constantly overcommit because you're afraid of disappointing others, this is a sign of people pleasing. The fear of letting people down keeps you stuck in a cycle of overworking and overpromising, even when it hurts you. Here's the truth: you don't have to say yes to everything to be a good person. Saying no is not selfish, it's an act of self-respect. Sign 2: you constantly worry about what others think. Do you overanalyze conversations? Stress about whether someone is upset with you? Or worry that people don't like you as much as you want them? Maybe you replay a conversation, thinking, did I say the wrong thing? Do they think I'm rude? Or you feel uneasy when someone doesn't text back immediately, assuming you must have done something wrong. People pleasers are often stuck in a loop of overthinking, trying to keep everyone happy, even at their own expense. You put so much energy into managing other people's opinions that you lose sight of your needs and feelings. The hard truth? No matter how much you try, you can't control what others think of you. And that's okay. What matters most is how you feel about yourself. Sign 3: you never have time for yourself. Look at your schedule. Is there any time set aside for you? Or is every minute dedicated to someone else's needs? If your calendar is full but your self-care is empty, you might prioritize others over your well-being. You may keep pushing your personal goals aside, whether reading a book, starting a hobby, or just relaxing, because you feel guilty taking time for yourself. You tell yourself, I'll rest later, but later never comes. Over time, constantly putting others first leads to burnout. Your body and mind need rest, too. Self-care is both a luxury and it's a necessity. How can you show up for others healthily if you don't care for yourself? Remember, your well-being is important and deserves your attention. Sign 4: you feel guilty saying no. Maybe you can say no. But do you feel awful afterward? Do you second-guess your decision or fear that the person will be upset with you? Guilt is a powerful tool that keeps people pleasers trapped in a cycle of saying yes, even when they don't want to. You might worry that saying no makes you a bad friend, coworker, or even person. But here's the reality: saying no doesn't make you unkind. It makes you honest. You can protect your time and energy, and the right people will respect your boundaries. If saying no feels uncomfortable, start small. It's okay to start with little things, like declining an event you don't want to attend. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Remember, every step towards setting boundaries is a step towards your well-being. Sign 5: you apologize, all the time. Do you say I'm sorry for things that aren't your fault? Like when someone bumps into you? Or when you ask for something completely reasonable? Over-apologizing is a way for people pleasers to keep the peace and avoid conflict. But in reality, it chips away at your confidence. When you constantly say sorry, you send the message that your needs don't matter as much as others. Try replacing unnecessary apologies with gratitude instead. Instead of saying, sorry I'm late, try, thanks for waiting for me. Instead of, sorry for bothering you, say, I appreciate your time. Small changes like these help you build confidence and stop feeling like you must always apologize for existing. You might be a people pleaser if you relate to 3 or more of these signs. And while it's great to be kind and considerate, constantly putting others first can harm your mental and emotional health. The good news is that you can break free. The first step is setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and saying no without guilt. Remember, your well-being is just as important as anyone else's. So, start prioritizing yourself today. Start by recognizing when you're saying yes out of obligation instead of genuine desire. Permit yourself to prioritize your own needs. Remember, you are not responsible for making everyone happy, that's impossible. Setting boundaries can be a relief, a way to reclaim your time and energy. If this video helped, push the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you struggle with people pleasing? Let's talk about it. And if you know someone who might benefit from this, don't hesitate to share it with them. Remember to subscribe for more confidence, boundaries, and personal growth tips. See you in the following video.